Hello, and thank you for watching another episode of Joe News. I'm Joe Jones, and this is the Cup of Joe Show. Today I want to touch on a topic that doesn't get touched on very much. I want to talk about the missing black women in America. This is something that I feel is not talked about enough on social media. It's not talked about enough in the normal media, on the news and stuff like that. And often, when black women go missing or black girls go missing, they're often referred to as runaways rather than missing people. So we have to ask ourselves why that is. Why does the news media portray black women as runaways? And they don't make a big deal about it, but when a white woman goes missing, they make a nationwide manhunt to find her. So, also, before we get into this, I want you guys to keep in mind that even if I read about a woman she's gone missing maybe she went missing 15 or 20 years ago, maybe it's been 2 or 3 years, whatever it may be, whatever length of time she's been missing, please keep in mind that there's women that have gone missing and they've been missing for years, for 15 years, or whatever it may be, and their kidnappers force them to live this lifestyle and even go places with them, and they've kind of integrated them into the family of the kidnapper, and they're forcing these young women to not say anything to any strangers because they're threatening to kill them. So just because someone's been missing for 15 or 20 years, please don't jump to conclusions and say, oh, well, that person's passed on, there's no hope for them, because there's always hope. There's always hope, and that's been proven time and time again. So if you happen to see any of these women mentioned in this video, please do not hesitate to contact your nearest police department wherever you may see them, or the police departments discussed in this video where the women went missing. With that being said, today we start out with Felicia Johnson. She's from Houston, Texas. Her date of birth is January 1st, 1998. She's been missing since April 15th, 2022. She was last seen at the Cover Girls nightclub on West Little York Road in Houston, Texas. She's 5'4" and weighs approximately 150 pounds. Her bloodied cell phone was found 5 miles from the club where she accepted a ride from a stranger. Johnson is originally from California and had traveled to Houston earlier that month for a celebration. If you have any information on Johnson, please contact the Houston Police Department. Now, we move on to Gabrielle McDonald. Her date of birth is January 1st, 2007. She is 15 years old, missing since April 27th, 2022. She went missing in Dallas, Texas. She is 5 foot 5 inches and weighs approximately 130 pounds. She was last seen in the 1800 block of Main Street, Dallas, Texas, on April 27, 2022. Authorities fear Gabrielle may be victim of sex trafficking, and she is in need of her medication. Any information on her whereabouts, please contact the Dallas Police Department or your nearest police department, wherever you may find her or see her. If you see her out in public, please do so. She's a very young girl, and it's a very dangerous world to be out in the streets like this. We now move to Las Vegas, where 14-year-old Terry Washington has been missing since October 16th, 2021. Her complexion is medium. She is 5 foot 8 inches tall and weighs approximately 100 pounds. Her hair length is to her shoulders. Terry was last seen wearing red pants and a t-shirt near Tropicana and Pecos in Las Vegas. Terry has deep dimples and wears a nose ring. If you have any information on this young girl, please contact the Las Vegas Police Department at your earliest convenience. And finally, we go to Toledo, Ohio, where 15-year-old Sanaya Mayana Law has been missing since August 3rd, 2021. She went missing in Toledo. She is 5 foot 5 inches tall and weighs 160 pounds, and her hair length is medium. According to her mother, there was a possible sighting of Sanaya in Detroit, Michigan, at a bar with 3 adult men. Circumstances of her disappearance are unknown at this time. She was last seen wearing all black with lashes and a messy bun. She has a burn mark on her left leg as well to help identify her if you may see her walking around. If you have any information on Sanaya's whereabouts, you are urged to please contact your nearest police department or Toledo, Ohio Police. And if you have any information regarding any of these women on today's Joe Newscast, you can also report them on the tip line at blackandmissingincorporated.com. All tips remain anonymous. I will drop the link in the description box below to their website so you can do that. Also, I'm not affiliated with Black and Missing Incorporated. This is just something I see on the website. This is where I got my information from. So I want to give credit to them. They're an amazing website. They are really putting out every missing black man, woman, and child that they can, that they hear about, and they're trying to spread the message out there that there's an alarming rate of black women going missing in this country. So they are doing everything that they can to help bring these young women home. And also here at the Cup of Joe Show, we have made it a priority that if we can use this platform to, put their stories out there, even if it's 4 or 5 women at a time, a week, whatever we can do. Of course I can't put hundreds of thousands of women out here, but if I can put a few stories out a month, maybe it'll change somebody's life and we can get their story out there. So if you have any information, please don't hesitate. Also, if you know anybody personally who has gone missing and you would like me to talk about them on Joe News, on the Cup of Joe Show, please message me in the comments and let me know, and I'll give you my email and you can give me some of their information and give me the pictures, and I will do a video about them, because it's never a good thing for anybody to go missing. Also, to all the families out there who have missing women, children, husbands, mothers, aunts, uncles, don't give up hope. Here at the Cup of Joe Show, I strongly believe in God, and I also strongly have faith that God knows where your loved one is, and He can also bring your loved one home. So don't give up hope. Even if it's been 5 or 10 years, there is still hope. That person can still be out there looking for you. So I want to thank you guys so much for watching the Cup of Joe Show. This is the Joe Newscast. Until next time, guys, I'm Joe Jones. This is the Cup of Joe Show, and this has just been your daily dosage.